Good morning and welcome to Weird Austin Morning, the show dedicated to making sure you know how cool Austin is. We're on a mission to do something uniquely Austin every day and to share those experiences with you. Every week, we visit classic Austin stomping grounds, discover new things to do, listen to Austin music, and talk to cool Austin friends. I'm Valerie. Thanks for hanging out with us, and we hope you're having a weird Austin morning. Here at Weird Austin Morning, we wanted to report on the process of doing a sunrise swim at Barton Springs Pool. From the park website, it says the pool opens at 5 a.m. So we weren't sure about parking, what to do exactly. We went to the main entrance of the Barton Springs Pool Zilker Park area, and at 5:36 a.m., there's no parking fee until 8 a.m. And there's just normal metered parking in the Zilker Park area by the pool, and so we parked and walked further to where you can pay to buy a ticket to go swimming. Now from the website, it said you could pay in cash if you had exact cash or use a card. However, no one was working at the payment booth until 7 a.m. The gates were locked and we scoured all the signs to figure out where are we supposed to get in at 5 a.m. because we couldn't figure it out at this point. However, we looked through all the signs and we found one sign that said the south entrance at 900 AZ Morton unlocks at 5 a.m. So we did a little Google Maps, and it looked like we needed to get back into the car and drive over to the other entrance, which we did. And however, the main entrance parking lot was pretty empty. This 900 AZ Morton parking lot was pretty packed at this time already. We did find a spot. A lot of people will refer to this parking lot as the parking lot by the baseball fields. So we parked. The parking was still free because we were before 8 a.m. and we began to walk closer. There are a lot of signs what you are allowed and not allowed to do at the Barton Springs Pool. There are these little payment processing booths, and at 6:13 a.m., as I did have my card, they were not taking payment at this time. So it looked as if people were just walking into the pool area. The gate was open. Now, when you're walking down to the pool from this side of the pool, there are a lot of stairs, but there are also a lot of accessibility ramps that you can walk down. It's just a short walk to the pool area. Now, once in the pool, it wasn't busy at all. I feel like this was actually a great time of day to use the Barton Springs pool because we have been hearing online that the lines are getting crazy. It's just getting packed. There I am. I was able to walk in and walk right onto the diving board and jump right off. It was a tad bit of a cold plunge, but not so bad. The pool stays at a 71 degrees year round. So if you were interested in going to Barton Springs Pool, we would definitely suggest a sunrise swim. Beat the crowd, get in, do a cannonball off of the diving board, and chat with some other sunrise swimmers. This is our tip for going to the Barton Springs Pool. Delights of Austin is a cool find and an Austin original. They make dieting delightful. The founder of Delights is Susan Korzover, and she was on a mission to create a low-fat, low-sugar, low-carb, cholesterol-free ice cream to meet her dietary needs. So Delights was born. They have all the nutrition facts available to see, all the calories kind of measured out so you know what you're ordering, and then you just customize your order. They have weekly flavors that you can check out on the website to see what they have. And they have weekly specials. So they have a lot of freezers with a lot of different flavors that you can mix and match and take home. We got to be honest, we tasted the Delights, and this might be a mandatory freezer staple from now on. This was a very impressive store with a lot of different things you might not be able to find at a normal grocery store. So if you do have special dietary needs, we think it's well worth it to pop in, see what they've got, read some labels, see if anything works for you. This is truly a low-carb emporium. Now in Austin, we have normal H-E-Bs, but we also have Central Market. We are at the North Lamar location, and we just wanted to give some tips. So at Central Market, this is a great place to have a meeting. There's easy parking, tons of seating, and no pressure to leave quickly. So we think this is a great place to just hang out with somebody for lunch, dinner. They have music on the patio and great coffee and ice cream choices. Now, one secret tip for Central Market: if you have a sick friend that needs some soup, just show up at the soup bar and take a picture of the soups of the day. They have different sizes. Here's a chicken pozole soup mixed with a poblano corn chowder. there's nothing wrong with mixing a couple soups. And they also have amazing loaves of bread that are unbelievable. I prefer to get a whole loaf because they're gorgeous, but you can ask them to slice a loaf for you. If you're having someone over for dinner, these breads are stunners. The cheddar jalapeno sourdough looks amazing. I always love a rosemary bread. And if you're looking for rye bread, this is the place. They're very affordable. They also have fresh cookies. If you're taking over somebody some soup, it doesn't hurt to add a cookie. If you were making a charcuterie board for a party, this is the place to come. Everyone loves a pickle olive smorgasbord. So this is a place to grab a variety of different olives, a variety of different pickled items, where you're not getting 20 cans of different items that you're unable to finish because it's just too much. You can grab just the perfect amount of a huge variety of olives and pickles for a great price. And these are the Central Market tips we wanted to share today. And now onto Paper Place. Paper Place is locally owned and operated by women for 45 years. It started in Austin. It is a stationary gift shop with a cult following. Their most unique feature is custom designed by appointment invitations with experienced designers. They do wedding, graduation, events, personal stationery, and even printed business needs. The options are absolutely endless. You really have to go into the store and really absorb everything and check it out, because that is the only way to truly know how unique and special this place is. They have a lot of gift cards. They have a $1 greeting card bin. Which is an amazing find. They have a lot of postcards. They have a lot of notes. They have a lot of daily trackers and notebooks. I love these file folders and these lemon Post-its, so cute. They have a lot of different journals for a lot of different personalities. Their sticker game is on. If you need some unique stickers for any reason, I would definitely pop in and see what they've got. They have a lot of birthday stuff that if the birthday is tonight and you need a sparkle candle, this is a place to get it. I don't know who needs a Golden Girls gift, but it's here. They have these classic books with the gold trim, amazing. They have so many pens to choose from, and you can come test them out. What is really unique is they have a lot of fountain pens with fountain pen ink, different colors. It is really cool if you have someone in your life that wants to take handwriting seriously. This feather pen is amazing. They have all sorts of different pencils. One of the coolest things is that they have wax seals, so you can get different wax colors and different designs. They have all this handmade paper, different sheets. I mean, you just have to see it in person. We love the paper place. In Austin, we have normal hardware stores, but we also have Ace Hardware, which has all the normal hardware store things, but also has gifts. They have super cute gifts, all from different ranges. They have $5 gifts to the spending is unlimited on what you could get at Ace Hardware. Just a lot of cool Austin relevant things, keychains, necklaces. They have a ton of Longhorn gifts if you know of a person that needs that. I mean, just all kinds of little trinkets. Again, totally different prices of things, and all the El Arroyo stuff you could ever possibly want. Puzzles, books, cutting board, drink stirrers, salsas. I mean, there's a lot. It's just fun to come and browse and look. Every single Ace Hardware has different stuff at every single location, so you'll have to come and check out yours. They have stuff for tea lovers, stuff for coffee lovers, all kinds of treats, chocolates to give. They even have these fancy chocolates in one location that look really great. And just all kinds of stuff to make cocktails with. They have monogrammed napkins if you need that. They have salsas and jellies and stuff for, hors d'oeuvres that you might be making. So they also have a ton of barbecue sauces and rubs and just a lot of barbecue themed gifts. There's just a lot to choose from, that is for sure. And just a huge variety. I mean, candles, probably 100 candles to choose from. Just so many different scents and styles and brands. And who doesn't love a candle? They have all kinds of Yeti items, just different choices of things, coolers and cups, and even the different stuff like the backpacks and the ice chest. They also have plants. Plants are always a good gift, a $10 gift. Seems very thoughtful. Obviously, there's so many different types of plants. You name it, there's something that you possibly might like to give. And just huge variety. There's something for the bird lovers, bird feeders and squirrel feeders, and all types of different things. I feel like that's a pretty unique gift, corn on the cob for squirrels. And different baby gifts. Just a ton of cute small items, again, all prices, and just very sweet. They have so many stuffed animals, and that's just something I wouldn't have imagined. And stuffed animals for all ages. So even the big kids might like something. They have a lot of wine, cups, and items for the patio. They have these plastic wine glasses or beverage glasses that look like real glasses. It's really cool. I would love to have a martini in the pool in a real martini glass that won't break. And just all different types of kitchen stuff and gorgeous silverware and plates and china. I think you can even do a wedding registry here. There's just all sorts of beautiful things you can get. It's very different. I don't know a hardware store that has all of this. They have the cards and the wrapping paper, and holy smokes, this hardware store is amazing. Ace Hardware is definitely a weird place that we are so lucky to have and such a hidden gem for Austin. Today we are bringing you a secret from an Austin original restaurant opened in 2005, P.Terry's. So some P.Terry's you can't eat inside, most of them are drive-through only. But today we're going to share a secret menu item that is not on the menu. Today we ordered a P.Scary. What is a P.Scary, you say? A P.Scary is 4 patties, 4 pieces of cheese, bacon, grilled onions, grilled jalapenos, and sauce. You can get one of these for $11.95, and we think they're totally worth it. You might have to split it with a friend, but P.Scary. It is available as a secret menu item. All you have to do is say, "Give me the P.Scary." We have driven by Tiny Pies on Burnett Road many times. However, today was the day we decided to pop in and check out just how tiny are these pies. So when you walk in, they have some Tiny Pies merch. It's very cute. They have some take and bake situations, and they have tiny pies. They have cherry and apple and pecan. I would say these pies are about a 3 to 4 bite tiny pie. And they're very fancy. They had cold pies, coconut cream, strawberry chocolate, chocolate hazelnuts, a cheesecake pie. One of the coolest things we discovered was this spicy King Ranch pot pie and a chicken pot pie for dinner. They are in the frozen section, and this seemed like a really different, unique dinner. To go in, buy a couple tiny pies for dessert and a couple of pot pies for dinner and bake them at home. They also had huge frozen pies that were unbaked that you can take home and bake yourself. They also had a picture of 4th of July pies that kind of blew my mind. These star hand pies look so cute. We really love checking out Tiny Pies on Burnett Road. Now on to North Austin, Tradicion Panaderia. This bakery has everything. If there's something specific that you are looking for when it comes to a Mexican pastry, you can find it here. They have churros and conchas and so many different things. The choices are endless of things to choose from. It could probably take us all year to learn the names of all of the products that they have. This place was so unique. You grab a tray and you use some tongs and you build a huge box of bakery goods that will sure impress any party you go to with a variety of sweets. They have so many different breads and tortillas. They have amazing whole cakes and cakes by the slice if you want to test out a cake before you order a whole cake for a party. It is truly unbelievable the huge variety that you can get at Mi Tradicion. They also had a section where you could buy the ingredients to make a Mexican hot chocolate, a Mexican chocolate coffee, and they had fresh Mexican juices, which is not easy to find in Austin. Well, they have it here.